Hello everybody, hope you guys are doing well. I decided to make it a tradition on my channel where I wax my armpits and we just chat. They're due for a waxing, so it's only right. Every time I French braid my hair, just so you guys know, it is to keep me from shaving my head. When I get to a point where I'm like, if I have one more piece of hair in my face or in my fucking food or anywhere, I'm gonna lose my mind. I have to braid it and then it feels a little bit more like I'm bald. First fun fact of the video, I'm almost out of Miss Laura Mercier, which is crazy. I don't know if you guys noticed a certain glow about me, but I did bench press for the first time by myself today, so that's probably what it is. I've benched one other time, but it was with a friend, and I was always scared to do it because I always go to the gym by myself, so like worrying about a spot was always kind of daunting, and also just like it's a new exercise. I wasn't super familiar with it. But now I'm obsessed with it and I literally can't wait for my next push day. It went quite well. I didn't do any crazy weights because again, I don't have anyone to spot me and it's not like dumbbells where you can just like drop them if you can't lift them. So also I decided that I'm gonna start training for a triathlon. I'm not actually going to enter a triathlon, but I found a triathlon that's taking place in my city in July, and I just looked at like the different distances for the swim, the bike, and the run, and I'm basically just gonna train to like be able to do that without actually doing the triathlon. I don't know, it seems like a good goal, and I also, again, I don't know if you guys read about this in the news, but I have started swimming recreationally. I've been swimming laps for 3 weeks in a row now, 3. I've probably been talking about it for perhaps 6 weeks, so it's really surprising it's only been 3 weeks, but I am a swimmer. Let me show you. Okay, this, ooh, ouch, is my swim cap. It's very snug, very cute. It's made for long hair, so there's a bit of give in the back. I never know if I should have my piercings covered or not when I'm swimming. Swimming also dries the shit out of my skin. It's just like flaky and gnarly. Oh, and then I should have done these together, but I met this lady from Facebook Marketplace to pick up these goggles, not these, different goggles. And like in the description, she was like, great quality, whatever. They were foggy as shit. I couldn't see anything. So these are my new ones. Very nice, very reflective, very crisp and clear. Because I do wear my contacts when I swim, which I feel like it potentially frowned upon, but I refuse to buy prescription goggles because it's a relatively new hobby and I tend to get obsessed with things and then they fall out kind of quickly. So I've luckily not yet had to share a lane with anybody. It's one of my biggest fears. And I had a dream before the first time I went swimming, perhaps a nightmare actually, where I had to share a lane with like 8 people and like, usually it's like you stay to your side. If it's 2 people, you just go back and forth. But if it's multiple, you should like swim in like a circle. But like, I'm sorry, I would be holding up everybody. So it was like a very stressful dream. But I woke up and I did not have to share a lane that morning. So it's all good. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. It is, of course, my favorite holiday of the year. It's so fucking wonderful. Like, I love Thanksgiving. And I don't know if any of you guys watched the dog show. A pug won this year, which I thought was kind of crazy. We missed the working dog group because it's kind of like a tussle in my family of if we're watching football or if we're watching the dog show. So we missed the working dog group, which is really unfortunate because that's like the Great Pyrenees, the St. Bernard, the Bernese, the Gerda Swiss Mountain Dog, of course, which is Miss Elway's breed. So very sad we missed that. I think like a giant schnauzer won it, which is fucking crazy. But anyway, Thanksgiving. We also added mac and cheese to the repertoire of our Thanksgiving. I think as I said that, I was like, I think I've potentially told everybody in my whole entire life. Like everyone I know on a personal level, I think has heard that we've added mac and cheese. Like my family has added mac and cheese to the Thanksgiving menu, which is a little bit of like an embarrassing thing to have told everyone you know. But as I said it, I was like, wow, this is old news. I love having my armpits waxed because it's just so nice and crisp and smooth. Also, I've had this, which I thought was like an ingrown hair. I don't know if that's gross. I thought it was like an ingrown hair and it's like not, and I just don't know what it is, but I don't know how to get rid of it. So please don't address it in the comments. Oh my God, it's coming off in like different pieces. I just bought this from Facebook Marketplace. Let me go get my phone. Look at this coat rack. I've decided that my apartment is so charming and so cozy. I don't think I've addressed that I moved. I moved almost 6 months ago at this point, but I have moved. At some point I'll speak on why, but I just can't right now. It's a little bit too fresh. But anyway, it's smaller than my last place because it's a studio rather than a 1-bedroom, and so there's not a ton of space. And I find that like when I either have people over or just like when I get home, I tend to just put, like, I don't know where to put my coats, and I kind of just like hang them on the chair or put them on my bed. But first of all, I don't believe in outside clothes being on my bed. And second of all, I just like, it just is like cluttered and annoying. Okay, what the fuck? I've been wanting like a coat rack to be able to like get home, take off my coat. I have a little shoe rack, just a charming little thing. And I could not find one for like kind of a long time. And I finally found that for 10 bucks. Fuck. Also on Thanksgiving, we played a pickleball tournament with like my bigger extended family, which is the greatest thing ever. Like if I could, I would host a pickleball tournament on my birthday every year. I'm now the proud owner of a Hulu account. There was like a Black Friday deal where it was like $2.99 I think a month for Hulu and Disney Plus, and I have been wanting to watch Abbott Elementary. I've seen it like on planes and stuff, but I've never seen the full thing, and it's just like cutesy. Plus I also adore Tyler James Williams, and so the fact that he's in it is just so wonderful. Speaking of, yesterday I watch Let It Shine as well. I think if I had $1 million, the next place I would travel to would be Sweden. I'm also tantalizingly close to hitting my Goodreads goal for the year, so I'll keep you posted as we get to the final days and if I can make it. But I'm feeling pretty confident at this point, actually. I've also started wearing my retainer again. I don't know if you guys can tell. Just my bottom one, because my teeth are actually starting to get crooked, and I was like, that's actually fucked up that my parents paid this much money for orthodontists trips and braces twice, in 2nd grade and in 6th grade. But it's also been like 10 years since I had braces, but I'm still wearing my retainers. Not still. I went through probably a 5-year period where I didn't, but I'm back now.